Yeah, I'll join.
Alright, where's that rock and roll server? Because that tends to have real people.
I find it really difficult, that server.
What, in terms of the players?
Yeah.
It
You were on
is,
there
but
yesterday, weren't you?
I think that's why it's so populated. I suppose it's all quite a lot of the old crews that used to play. I recognise some of the clan tags of the people playing from when I used to play. But it's also playing all the maps in rotation, like all the expansions. It's not just the core map. I haven't found many that actually are populated that have that. But I've had some pretty balanced games on this server, and then I've had some absolute rate. So,
I joined yesterday just for a quick session, and I just couldn't get anywhere. Couldn't get my teeth sunk into it. What side are you on?
I'm on China.
Ah, opposite side.
So what's kind of with what's happened with TM really now? Like, is everyone still playing games? Has everyone just fucked off and doing their own thing, or?
Me, Crummy, Barai, and a few people have left TM. The
Right,
likes of Crummy and myself will never go back to TM.
right.
We would only. Yeah, there's a few characters in there that just literally have wound us up so much that we just don't feel welcome there anymore.
Yeah.
So, got nothing wrong with the clan, most of the people in there. It's just, it's changed. It's not my cup of tea anymore.
I'm trying to think of some of the other people that used to play with us. And I think, does Mushy ever play anything?
No, he was one of the characters that wound a lot of people in TM up, and they changed the way that TM was in order to move away from him. So,
Ah,
yeah, Mushy is. I don't think he's welcome in TM anymore. And anyway, the people who are now running TM, they wouldn't get on with him. They wouldn't let him in.
right.
So there's
Well, that
almost
sucks.
new leaderships. There's almost like a new clan,
Yeah.
and they're quite specific as to who they like and who they don't like, which is a shame.
It's like when Obama got taken over by Trump.
Exactly. You know.
It's not real.
So I've got nothing against a lot of people in there, but there's a couple of
Yeah.
people who are actually running the place that I just don't get on with. If, for example, Lynx was to start a new clan, I'd be open to playing with them, perhaps even
Yeah.
joining them. But what me, Crumb, yeah, this team up one, it's just a laugh. It's not a clan. It's just a place to chill.
Yeah. Well, that's like me, Trig and Drum, really.
Exactly.
And Boo Boo.
But it got quite
I like a
serious.
clan all small and simple anyway, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't
Less
want
politics.
loads and loads of people. There's a couple. It's Susie. Something about pancakes. I don't know. Chicken patty.
Oh
That's
yeah,
it. And
Chicken Patty and Tom. So Real to
yeah,
Meta.
that's it, Tom.
So they left TM ages ago.
Oh,
Tom is a streamer now. Not by profession, but
yeah.
he spends some time in there. And he's actually managed to get into the first part of streaming. He's managed to become not a partner, but one below it. So
Oh, cool.
he does like model painting on Twitch and stuff, but he's doing that to, I think, to build his reputation. Then he'll
Yeah.
stream in the future, I reckon. But he fell out with the new TM lot as well, so he left.
It sounds mad that there is actually a new TM lot that managed to take over such long-standing members.
Well, Fusey handed it over, and he thought it was going to go into safe hands and everything, um, but actually what they ended up doing was very different to what Fusi had expected, I think.
Right.
But you know, they haven't fallen out of Fusi. Fusi just doesn't have the time to do it, so he's happy to let other people have a go at it, even if it's not the right thing. If they're not doing the right thing. He'd rather that than a die.
Yeah.
I'm really not doing very well on this.
No, I'm not doing very well, to be honest. I think you just end up on the wrong team, and then...
So where are we? I'm going to try and switch.
Wait, well, are you on China or are you on US?
I'm
Because
on
China
US.
seems to be doing... US seems to be doing better, yet they have less tickets. I don't really know what's going on.
I just can't avoid being shot. Stabbed.
What am I? I'm 6 and 4.
I think
6 and 5 now, though.
people in this clan server know all the good spots.
Yeah, definitely. And there's nobody running like some random gun that nobody ever used to use. Everyone's using like the guns.
You see, I'm still trying to progress, even though I'm top rank. I'm still trying different weapons.
I do every now and again, but because been such a long time, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to use like the Ace 23, the Scar H, to the M416. Because I haven't used them in so long, it's just nice to use those guns again. Like I used to love the Scar H, that was my favourite by far. I've got I've got like 10,000 plus kills with that. That's the only gun I've got 100 service stars with.
I really like this game. I always will, but the problem
Yeah.
is that Crumb doesn't like it anymore. He'll refuse to play it, so it's tough for me to want to play it.
Well, that's it, and I have trouble with like, I suppose I still think Battlefield 5 is alright. Okay, I'm bored of the map, but I think the gunplay is quite good to an extent, apart from that there's no new guns, and they all look shit. But, you know, at its core, the gameplay is alright, but then Boo Boo hates it because he has loads of problems with it. Drum refuses to play it because he just gets loads of lag.
Yeah.
Trig thinks it's alright, but if everyone else doesn't want to play it as well, then like,
That's the problem, isn't it? Yeah.
or Boo Boo will reluctantly play it and just playing for 2 hours about how shit the game is while you play it. And you can't really enjoy it when someone's just constantly telling you how this is broken, this doesn't fucking work, oh my fucking god. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do, clearly.
So, yeah. It's one of them. Whereas Battlefield 4, I think everyone agrees that I play with that Battlefield 4 is a good game. So at least we can all agree on it and kind of have a bit of fun with it.
Even now, it's still brilliant.
Yeah. And it's almost shocking how they managed to break it
Move away
so
so
much.
fast, yeah.
Yeah, move away from such a good game. They had such a loyal, die-hard following. Everyone loved Battlefield 4. And then they just kind of went, you know what? People like this game too much. We need to step back. Let's undo some of the greatness. But I will still continue to like Battlefield. I will still buy the next Battlefield with the hope that, you know, maybe this time
I probably won't
it will
pre-order
be
it.
good. No, I'm not going to pre-order. Yeah, pre-order and top the list. Although I say that, I'll watch the first trailer they release and then I'll probably pre-order it. But
Yeah, same.
that's just what I do. Can't help it. Like, there's not been a Battlefield game that I've pre-ordered that hasn't worked out as roughly more than £1 an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
game.
That's exactly the way I look at it.
Like, even Battlefield Hardline, I played that for 100 hours, so I still feel like, you know what, I got my money's worth anyway, so it's okay.
That's exactly what I do. I just think, yeah, so many people refuse to buy stuff, and I get what they're saying, but for the sake of £40 or £50, look at the hours you're getting out of it.
Yeah.
You go out on the slash, and you know you piss up against the wall within an hour.
I think it's because Battlefield, we put I put 2,000 hours into Battlefield 4, and so it makes getting 100 hours at the game not seem as worthwhile, but it is still value for money, really. But everyone else has got to like it as well. That's the problem. If you really like the people you play with, they've got to like the game too. Otherwise, you kind of shit out a lot.
There's a reason why I'm in here a lot at the moment.
Yeah, and it's like even like I've gone to the length of buying some of them the game that I want to play. So I'm like, look, I'll just buy it for you. Just play it. Just play the game with me.
Oh, you bugger! It was you.
I think I bought Drum Battlefield 1, and
Oh, did you?
I bought I helped Trig buy Division 2.
Because I used to
And-
gift games in TM, but some people stopped doing it. They kind of took advantage of it.
Yeah. Well, I know like people like Drum were going through tough times, didn't have very much money at all. You know, he was
Yeah.
like having an onion for his dinner because
You
he was
joking?
like he had no money. So I was like, you know what, I don't mind buying this guy the game.
I don't
I'm
mind
completely
either.
fine with that.
Everyone can have fun.
That's it. And if it means I have fun, if for me to have fun, I need to have these people playing with me,
It's
then
worth it, isn't it?
you know that's it.
Yeah, I gifted a few games to a few different people. GTA to like a few people as well. Because back then it was fun.
Trig and Boo Boo, I know they can probably afford it, but I might say, look, I'll pay like half of it if you buy it. If they're on the fence of actually getting the game,
Just to get them on board.
yeah, just to get them playing it.
Oh god, I don't want to be here right now. So mark it next.
Oh well, that's come down. So
Ah,
probably after this
mortars.
round, I'll probably be going up after.
Okay, fair enough. Map design of this is so good.
Yeah, that's it. Map design is better in Battlefield 4, and even then, people, when the game was out, people used to complain about the map design in this game, but actually,
Compared to what you're getting now.
all the massive sprawling open nothingness in some of the maps in Battlefield 1 and 5, where you literally had zero cover to push. And mind you, there is a few maps like that. But it was more playing it in Rush. If you play some of these maps in Rush, they're just a bit of a clusterfuck.
Metro. Places
Yeah,
like
Metro, and that one Hainan Island or something.
Hainan
And the one
Island,
with that ended up with 2 Amcons on the boat hangar, and you just had a massive sprawling ocean, and you had to get there by rib boat, and it's just 50 people with fucking RPGs aimed at your boat. You just didn't stand a chance.
You again.
Oh, did I kill you? Oh yeah.
Yeah, twice.
Like RH Love. Yeah, I don't know if it's a modern setting as well. Seeing buildings that aren't like little French cottages.
Get a lot of repetition
That's
on
nice.
BF5.
Yeah, a lot of recycled.
Yeah. And I think what hasn't helped things is that it's so similar to BF1, the settings
Yeah.
and things. So it's like you've been playing it for double the time.
And that's why I think that whole conspiracy theory of why they released Battlefield 2 style, I mean Battlefield 5 when they did,
It kind of makes
is
sense.
possibly true.
Yeah.
Does make sense. Because they, you know, they can't be stupid. they must have seen all of that, seen that same problems. Oh, we're gonna have all the same guns and all the same kind of places with the same kind of buildings.
It does and it doesn't, because it is EA at the end of the day. They'll
Yeah.
recycle as much as possible if it means maximising their profit.
But sure, they could look long term into the damage that would potentially cause to a much loved franchise. And be like, yeah, you know, we make a fast buck here, but we could also lower the chances that anyone will buy the game after that.
But they also
by,
buy
like,
and consume,
50%.
don't they? They buy
Yeah.
other companies and just abandon their games, close them down.
That's true. Yeah, who am I trying to kid?
They're not gas guys, yeah.
What? So I was messaging Jenna whilst we're doing this, and I meant to put I'll be up after this round,
Yeah.
and then she was talking about taking my son out in his puddle gear, and I'll be up after Thai round. He will love Faye, and she's put, you're having Thai round. Who's Faye? We'll go with him. Who are these people? Thai and Faye sound very exotic. Have you been by?
What do you
I
do
think
for
we're
a
both
living?
pretty sweet. What do I do? I'm a primary school teacher,
Okay.
and Jenna is a lab technician for
Okay.
Boots. She makes like cosmetics for them, stuff
Fancy.
like that. But yeah, most people don't expect me to be a primary school. I wouldn't expect me to be a school teacher.
Just fall into it. Nothing
Yeah.
else.
Well, my mum was a teacher, and she always told me never to do it, and I ended up doing it anyway.
Is it as bad as they say it is?
Yeah. I mean, it's got lots of good parts to it, but it's just masses of paperwork and bureaucracy that dumbs down, you know, your creativity to the point where you stop making these super exciting lessons because you haven't got time, because you've got to type so much shit up every time, and
Shame, really.
yeah, stuff like that. Really, yeah, it is a shame. But you know, the kids are awesome. I love working with the kids. It's great fun, and it's different every day. But like the marking's crazy.
Is it that bad, is it?
Well,
Even for primary school?
yeah, 'cause you know, when I was at primary school, it would be like smiley face, well done. You know, but now we have to like be saying, "Oh, well done, you've used a compound sentence, and
wow.
you've used a different adverbial phrase at the start of your sentence this time. Well done." And you know, you're doing that every piece of work for every child. You know, you do 4 lessons a day, 30 kids in each class. That's 120 marks like that you have to write every day. That takes a long time. When they do like an independent piece of work, like an independent piece of writing, you know, I literally sometimes write back to them as feedback more than they wrote for their story. You know, you have to kind of give them like 5 points that you think they did well, things they need to improve and develop on, and it takes me like days and days to mark their independent writing work. And then you add on top of that, you've got a plan every lesson, and every lesson needs to be differentiated 3 or 4 different ways. So you can't get them all doing the same task because they're not all at the same ability level. So then you've got to have an easy, a medium, a hard, and one for maybe the more talented children.
So over time, do you build up like a portfolio, and then you can just reuse bits for next year?
That's where they fucking get you, because they tell you that every year. Then the next year they move all the fucking goalposts, don't they? And they go, actually, we found this new assessment system, and we think this system's going to work so much better. Now it's a lot of work in the short term, but then you'll have all your planning for the next. The first time you hear it, you're like, yeah, okay, that's. But then I've been doing this 5 years, and I think every single year I've had to change my planning and start again. So, and it just gets worse. It just gets harder and harder, and the work standard gets harder and harder. You know, like I had to teach myself a lot of grammar stuff that I never got taught at school because I didn't fucking understand it, and
When
I was
you start
expected to teach it to the children.
exactly, and if I was in that position, I'll start doubting myself even over the things that I know.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes children will ask me for spellings, and it's like I know it, but I doubt myself. I think, shit, do I know how to spell that word? Sometimes I'm dreading them coming up with a really creative adjective. I think, fuck, I don't know how to spell that. I'm going to look really fucking stupid.
I'll be interested in knowing how many kids at that age have phones.
Most of them,
Really?
or they at least have access to. They either have a phone or they have like their parents' old phone, and it's not necessarily used as a phone. It doesn't have a SIM card in it, but they download all the games and play the games on the phone. But they know all the Fortnite dances.
Oh, really?
Even year ones know all the Fortnite dances, and they're like, "Oh, you play Fortnite? Do you play Fortnite, Mr. Hampson?" I'm like, "No, I play a bit of Apex Legends." I'm like, "Oh, Apex Legends, sick. Which one are you? I like Mirage." And you know, they do know their games. They play a lot of that shit.
Are you heading off? Are you?
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I need to go. I didn't even notice which. Yeah. Oh, I really wanted to play this map the other day, and it didn't come up as well. Now it has, and I haven't got time to play it. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
Okay, no problem.
Oh well. GG.
GG's, catch you soon.
Catch you later.
Take care.
Sniper located just to your west. Objective Alpha has been neutralized. Enemy machine gunner has been ID'd just west of your mark. You're no longer in control of Objective Delta. Neutralize Objective Alpha.
Hostile soldier spotted. I need you to attack this objective.
Objective Alpha has just
Spotted
been
a
neutralized.
hostile vehicle. I spotted an enemy vehicle. Spotted a hostile.
I have
I need you to
Objective
defend
Alpha
this
has been
objective.
neutralized.
Spotted a hostile.
I spotted an enemy sniper north of your position.
Oh shit. Careful, buddy.
Objective Bravo is neutralized. We control objective Bravo.
Dipshit.
Still hole.
Dipshit.
Still hole. What do you want?
Oh, fuck, I didn't turn them down.
You're such a loser.
Now I may be hearing you.
Ah, you're such a douchebag.
Yeah. I'm dumber when I don't put the amplifier to on mode.
You're late tonight.
Yeah, I wasn't late from work. So that's how it was. I was
see.
late from work.
Playing BF4 again.
Oh, that's a surprise.
I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it.
I've spotted enemy machine gunner due west of your location.
You love anything that isn't Battlefield 5.
Hey, I've done BF5 today. Tides the War tomorrow, so I'll do that.
Really? Then you understand that I have probably 4 times the hours in Battlefield 4, and you have, you have in Battlefield 5.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's not that. It's just that. I just fancy a change. BF1 and BF5 are too similar for me.
Yes, they are. That I can totally agree on.
Charlie.
Which I think was a little bit strange, but they didn't change it more.
Well, there's a theory. Some people have a theory about it.
And that is?
That they were going to release Bad Company, and because it got leaked, they got their teams, dev teams, working on BF5 instead.
Yeah, but still, a small leak isn't that bad, to be honest.
No, but I think they basically guessed it, like, right at the beginning.
Yeah.
And so they released BF5 without it even being polished in any way, shape or form, without servers being available, without anything.
Yeah, but it's the same with... Yeah, ever since Bad Company 2, it's been the same. That's the biggest problem, I think. But Bad Company 2 is, I would guess, it wasn't a good release either.
I never played
It
it.
was a horrible, really. Oh, it suffered from the same problem. Dodgy servers, netcode that wasn't working,